Black people like black people. I can't do the women at the organs are the more black. You get me? Welcome to another episode.
My name is Nice, aka OK, 8 tops on next to none. Pra.
On that note, what's your favorite whether artist introduction or producer tag? That's hands down my own favorite. You don't even say that, just say the tag. Let us know.
A, B, C, D, Q.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I said one earlier, but I must tell you, I think the two struggles to be my number one. This one also. Holla baby, it's holla baby. I loved it. I loved it like forever. Holla baby, it's holla baby. I always liked it. So then, the one I mentioned first. Okay.
Yeah, you must go on to another banger. Do that on generation. What is going on here? I don't even understand what's going on, but thank you very much. Sure. I need all of you to know that before this show starts, if you notice from previous episodes, we used to drink during the show. Then we're not like, okay, it's not becoming obvious. This is a problem. So with that,
the tipsiness was getting too much.
As a solution, instead of us to stop drinking, it's not like we are not drinking before the show. Because tell me why job we do what we don't do.
Cocoa.
Yeah, so yours is the band Joyce Olamide. CDQ, yeah. And mine is Odumodu Black. Black Sheep for life.
Olamide, nice. Respect y'all, man.
Taiwan Gangsters, G Records, Odumodu Black, you get me. So when you say it fast, that's what Odumodu Black is. I think it's doing tradition. Black for life, guys to go at all Gangsters, Odumodu Black, G Records.
You say you're a black sheep, I don't understand.
Being a black sheep can be super interesting. Yes, sir.
White sheep plenty, black cat.
Yes.
Black cat. Yeah.
Like what John just did. Cocoa.
In fact, for us to prove this black sheep theory, the next episode of this podcast, we will do it naked. And now come and compare the views. We will not address the fact that we are naked. We will introduce the show normally with our penises out. We will just be talking about it. So, what do you think about pep? I don't want to measure pep. This one pretty strong. Don't see erecting faster.
No, don't go to pep. Just say Man City. Man City.
Wait, so
No, he knows his weaknesses.
Crossing over to insider information. You must tell us more.
Okay, sir.
So speak to us about how
you mean of all the setups of Man City, Rodri gets him even harder.
Yes, that's what your guy thought.
If I speak now, let's my guy at the top now say something different.
Oh man.
NSCDC.
that thing was like 10 years ago. Bro, it's still bad. Well, welcome to the show. Another episode, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. Self-made, self-funded, self-broadcasted. We bring you brilliant content week in, week out. Regardless of what's happening in the world, whether the elections are happening, whether the world is running, whether the sun is shining, whether the rain is falling, whatever is happening, Prime Sports will bring you the Sports Vibe podcast every goddamn week. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up. We are back. My name is Sunday Young. John yesterday is here. Kanye is here. And if you watch the last episode, you realize that Solomon Idivri is black.
Yeah.
And we covered well for you.
Yeah.
Not in terms of no, you don't know where I'm going. Not in terms of the job. We covered well for you. We told everybody when to cover so that, but tell us where you live. Which proof?
between.
Which proof do you have? What picture do you take then? What picture of yourself is it?
I'm not there to take pictures.
What picture of yourself in action? What video of yourself?
So what if
walking
we tell you we took a picture of you doing other things that we knew you went to do?
And then show them.
Yeah, you even.
Guy, you don't want to go down that lane.
Wait, Solomon Edive, where did you go?
What's go slow, Akpabio? Abi, what did you say?
We'll take your word for it. We already. I don't know why you have to come here and double down. We already lied on your behalf. It's fine. You watched the last episode. I don't think you will watch back-to-back episodes
She
to
won't.
see whether you.
Solomon always choose episode that she watches.
I was not even there. You see, the guy said it. I was in Uyo, as they said. I don't know who you saw in Abalakaliki that looked like me.
Talking about defending and trying to exonerate yourself, man. I've answered too many questions on this podcast. I had to let them know it's a facade.
Oh, it's not though. They make me highlight. As it's telling you that it's a facade, let me tell you it's not a facade. What you will now have to determine. What you will now have to determine by yourself. You see the problem with people that what they will do, they will see. It's not me that will stop them from chasing what they after. I just want you to be fully aware that it's lying, yo. So when you are collecting it, collect it on the note that you know it's lying. But collect it.
Yeah, I know you take my word better than you take his word, so it's a facade.
Are you sure it's only your word?
And I'm not capping. Let me use the Gen Z too. I ain't capping.
Alright.
Who is Alaji Bengalele?
Yeah, is there a reason you are dressed like a real life Alaji? You've not been to Hajj, I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
They will not even allow you enter.
They will allow me.
Before you feel go Hajj, you supposed to go one neighboring country.
If they can allow Babash enter Hajj, why?
Babash is an upright man.
What?
First of all, that's what I was going to say. He did not even go alone. He left his country with his wife to go and seek the face of God. You first of all, you will be the first person that they will first redirect to neighboring country like Oman. Say first go Oman or Jordan. Go back for like 3 months. No follow anybody talk before you can even enter here. That's the kind of treatment you deserve. But is there a reason?
Holla baby, it's holla baby.
Is there a reason you are just like before we go to Solomon and let him tell us?
It's the show. It's the show.
I don't see you always dressed.
I love the North. I rep the North. I'm a Muslim. I rep the religion. So and also a touch of Yoruba attire. So yeah, all know how we do, man.
Alright, thank you very much.
He's been active since he took something.
It's fine. Let's hear from Solomon. Solomon, how was life? How many times have you been to? Oh, first time in the nice one. Solomon has traveled a lot this year, like covering events, live and in person. Also making connections, meeting new people, exchanging things.
Connecting with people, you mean?
Yeah.
Reaching out to people.
Making deeper connections.
Yeah.
Making contact.
Spreading his tentacles. In life, when they say you are connected, it's not stone, trees. It's humans you're connecting with. Solomon has connected so well this year. And really, Solomon, I give that to you. Please, everybody, jam your hands together. Solomon.
I'm confused with the connection.
Don't worry, just whatever.
Just go.
What's first impression of how was it? The city, before we then get to the Super Eagles in town.
When you hear you are quite well, you think it's a small. You is like big. I mean, when I say big, I mean Uyo is big.
Like bigger than most cities.
I will put you around how big Uyo is.
Oh,
like
Uyo
itself. You know, Uyo is like a local government. That's the capital of the state itself. Yeah, that's the capital of the state itself. So Uyo itself is big. But I mean,
Ikorodu is a state, though.
That's what I'm saying. That
Ikorodu is not a place.
I mean, it's that big. It is that big in the sense that the stadium is at one extreme end, and the airport is at one extreme end, and you have another activity happening at one extreme end. trying to connect.
Sorry, there is no extreme end. So
No, I mean the stadium itself is at one totally different area. The airport is at a totally different area. In fact, the airport was put there intentionally to drag people to that area. It was practically
okay.
just a forest. That was where we put it.
Something like what the MLS.
And when you get close to that, the last place where people live before the airport, you still drive like 20 minutes to get to the airport, and you're still within.
Wow.
And from that place to that's at I forgot what they call it, to Itam Bridge is where you take a Napep to a 15 minutes drive from Itam Bridge to the stadium. From that airport to that Itam Bridge, it take you like 1 hour 30 minutes.
Do you know why?
There's no
I'm super excited with what he's saying. The fact that we've got somebody who is from Uyo and he keeps nodding. Part of the production crew. Now fact they drop.
But the thing is, the food is good.
Wow.
I ate afang, I ate white soup.
Wow.
And you was in the soup. Their food is amazing.
I love
Food
afang.
is amazing. And they eat a lot of plantain.
Yeah.
They eat a lot, and they love bananas are big. I ate bananas, like you get very big bananas.
Fresh.
This one is fresh one, very big, and maybe it's very cheap also. Cost of living is not high, but it's the transportation that's the issue. Cost of living itself within the EU is not high.
Wouldn't you expect that, because the Super Eagles are in town, things will naturally...
No, that's how it is. I spoke because there's a colleague of mine, Akan, he works for Sports. We met in Ghana, met again in New York. So I was like complaining about the transportation. He said that's how the transportation is. Now, okay, let me put it this way. A lot of the petrol stations, filling stations are actually free. Not that they don't have fuel. They sell to the black market. So the end users naturally don't even go to the station.
go and start
but they
queuing.
just go to the black market.
Wow.
And in the black market, a liter and a half petrol is sold for 2,000.
A liter and a half.
So a liter of petrol is sold around. The liter itself is around 1,615.
Yeah. Wow.
And I asked why. I said no, it's not that they know. They said the black market is so it's just transportation that is expensive. The cost of living itself.
Wait, because this looks like an ecosystem. So something that is run through the filling station
and the black market.
So at the end of the day, the expect cost of transportation to skyrocket because the end users use the black market to
Solomon thinks he's a smart man, and I'll give you credit for being smart, but I cash you. Solomon was talking about food, talking about transportation, talking about location, geography, airports, everything. You don't get with me.
Oh, beautiful men.
Why are you energetic but beautiful?
I'm 55. I'm still contacting, still chatting with
Rope yourself. Tie yourself up. Rope yourself.
And the good thing is that thing act that they are really ready to do.
What thing are you asking women to do as a dicking? What are you asking? Are you inviting them to come to your church?
Oh, they are very prayerful people.
Very prayerful.
Do they scream when they pray like?
So they are passionate about.
Oh Lord!
You pray with passion.
Okay.
So that prayer that you are saying they should come and pray. They are ready.
Do they call your name when they pray?
They call the name of
The God of Solomon.
no.
This is why man can. If me, I'm God. Both of you will be dead.
Who are who?
The two of you would have done.
How?
How? I don't understand. So,
You go don't even die.
people should not pray again.
If me, I'm God, you don't die.
So people should not pray.
I have a question.
Thank you very much. My brother, thank you.
I think God will make you.
What's the major?
In terms of size as well. Size.
Okay.
Are they doing it?
Super Eagles will not be playing in New York
This
till
is
like
still
like
a
April.
Let me answer this with in reference to Abidjan. I said you have no plan.
Yeah.
So what happens? Yeah, thick university. That's how.
You mean thick?
Thick, very thick university. The average are 500
Wow. But I think that's an average.
How is that?
Average.
What is the correlation between
Yeah,
a lot of plantain and this?
helping.
What does the plantain do to the men?
Because I went to my house. Because Baba eats a lot of plantain and I waist and they look like this.
No, for a man, everything in the waist is drawn towards the middle side of the waist. Back from Barbados.
This is let us.
Oh, I've got a question, because I spent like some weeks at, I had 2 spells in Cross River, then few days in Oyo, Obudu, Cattle Ranch, Tinapa, the likes, and then how is the city now, because that's been a long time ago, neatness, because they pride themselves in neatness, 1. Then number 2, the weather is super chilling so many times of the year.
Yeah, the roads are actually good, and I noticed that a lot of the roads are really constructed. That's why I said the 30 minutes that we were talking about driving between one point to another.
Top
it's not
speed.
like it's like you're totally moving.
Wow.
Because it's also the roads are good, and like you said, really. Not you can't really see that some of these that
Yeah.
really clean. And
The weather.
the weather is alright. It's really super chill. You can't compare it to it.
Yeah.
It's on the chill side. This year that you're talking about not feeling it, you are feeling it there like way before. And from what I heard, so when it's cold, it's on the super cold. When it's really hot, it goes a bit high.
There was, while you weren't around, having some, we just a lot. Tunde had a question that he said he wanted to ask you,
Okay.
but I don't know if he's still going to.
You can answer.
I don't know. It was talking about, going into footballing question. Now we've asked about the city and all. Like, how do you think the Super Eagles player takes to you? Like, does it feel like, okay, now this is our home, we want to be here every day?
That's a tricky one in the sense that they are used to, their mind is okay, we play in Uyo, but Uyo has not, and I still don't think the people have accepted that this is the home of Uyo.
Oh, the people of Uyo.
Uyo, yes, because
Okay.
on an average day when they knew the Super Eagles would be in town, as at an hour to the match, it's like you're not even sure if there's going to be a game. You're not even sure if the turnout is on the game.
Wow.
The turnout is on a serious role. So that the Super Eagles players, they know, okay, we play here, but you can't still feel the vibe. Like the game is good. The last game was played on the morning. As at that morning, leaving my hotel, going to the stadium, the tricycle I entered, the man was now why are you going to the I said the Super Eagles. The average citizen, when didn't actually
Not connected with.
No, they're not really connected to it. With it. So the Super Eagles players know we play here, but the city itself has not yet accepted the fact that this is the home.
So does that mean there was no reaction to the disappointing result against Rwanda?
There's no more. The reaction was even more from the journalists, because we were like,
yeah.
It was more.
So I mean, like, no, just business as usual.
It was business as usual. The stadium wasn't even a quarter out to quarter field.
Wow.
It wasn't up to a quarter field. And they were discussion of, okay, why not throw the gates open, because tickets were still sold.
Okay.
Tickets were sold.
I think that's the big issue.
No,
because you said that maybe an hour or two before the game, you noticed that the whole persons are not listening. So before that, the arrangement would have been that tickets would be sold.
Yes.
So usually they do this 9 minutes, because I remember that.
Yeah, okay now.
So when it's maybe 30 minutes to the game or 20 minutes, they decide to throw the stadium open. Then you now ask yourself, where are these people from?
Okay, the funny thing, they eventually didn't throw the stadium open. Talking about the ticket, I forgot his name. He works in FF. He's also on Nigerians. One of his assistants, they complained that the game they played before the Rwanda game, the federation brought out the tickets early. That okay, we want people to come.
That's Benin. 3-0.
To raise to bring they now realize that the tickets were faked. So they brought out tried to sell tickets early, so the people will come in. Eventually, they were fakes of it were created. people came into the stadium with the fake tickets, sold on the cheap. Their own tickets didn't get to. So they now left it late. They didn't start selling tickets until Monday morning. This last one, they didn't start selling tickets on the Monday morning, which affected the crowd. Now we were talking about throwing the gates open. If they are throwing the gates open, maybe additional 1,000. Because I would always compare it to the final that we saw against Nigeria against Ivory Coast at the what was the
Boake. Ouattara Stadium in Boake.
The crowd outside were way more than the crowd inside. If the crowd outside were that much, you would have thrown the gates open. People were not even much outside.
So does this speak to now you talk about the fact that you made comparisons with what happened at the show. So does this speak to the fact that our football is no longer attractive to our fans? So they are not even concerned about the output of the shenanigans, or they don't even feel connected with it as a result of a lot of the shenanigans happening on football.
Let me see. Super Eagles played on Monday. Aqua United played on Saudi Arabia Stadium. It wasn't viewed.
Aqua United.
Aqua United played. They beat Nassau United. They go to
I know.
In that game, I was at the stadium. He wasn't viewed. They didn't sell tickets. So it's like, there's when the city loves football, you know. When the people love football.
Like the Northerners.
When they love sports, you know. So it's not even about the shenanigans. Bring it to Lagos City. It's not about the shenanigans. It's just about the city not really accepting that this is the football.
So your people could be said to not be proper football fan or football lovers.
I'll put it as indifferent. I'm just indifferent. Not really. You're not that there's a game on Friday. I'll start making my plans by Wednesday. That Friday, there's a game.
I still think it boils down to what John said. Yes, like you said, maybe the city is not necessarily football. They are not the football crazy people. But at the end of the day, the Super Eagles are not attractive. One. Number two, it is hard for this country. Nobody wants to spend money. Like for example, the US is not necessarily a football nation. But if Brazil are playing in the US, Americans are doing what you want. It's an event.
No, Messi. Look at the way he drives people to
It's an event. Americans are doing what you want. I want to see Lionel Messi. Yeah. It's an event. Yeah. You might not understand what's going on the pitch, but because you know that this is a draw, people want to be there. By default, you want to be there. That's just how things are. So those people that don't come out for football, they go out for something else. So it's just so it's just the case of.
And one more thing is, like I said, it's like. It's for the bridges where
use Lagos.
Okay, it's like you're going to the stadium and you get to and you came to the major place that there's where people actually stay. But the stadium itself is getting down inside.
Igbogbo.
Thank you very much.
Bayoko.
Yes, it means
where are these places?
Inside. It means
Maya Adama.
The name of person area sound like jazz.
It means from that place where the major settlement is. So taking a tricycle that not just where you're getting tricycle that like ABC 7 it's just no. The 7 is still doing that's a safe place. And I think most of my family now that's why I agree with the fact that maybe the cost of because you have paid your buying ticket for 1,000 spending 1,000 extra
to get there. And then you're considering leaving and coming back.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a powerful. It's a powerful insight.
The combination of like you said, if it was in Lagos, whether paid or why, because few things contribute to that. First of all, Lagos don't see many Super Eagles games, so it becomes an event when Super Eagles come to. I'm sure the first match will be for Super Eagles.
But even when Lagos was seeing every Super Eagles game, it's a crazy thing here. Football loving.
Yeah, that's
because there was a time this was the home of the Super Eagles.
Lagos. That's part of that's part of the point I'm making. Also, the stadium is very, very accessible.
Very
extremely. It's central.
It's central to everything.
You don't even have to know where stadium. stadium is even a bus stop.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
you don't have to know where it is. Just tell us you are going to stadium, and they will drop you. They will literally drop you.
That's true. And this one, you have to be. The stadium is not a bus stop. The stadium is
like this one. You have to know where you are going to.
It's the road network, and the same thing applies to the MK Stadium. It's the outskirts of town.
Yes.
So that's why even when you see that there's a game there, people struggle to leave their houses to go to the extreme part of Abuja to see the national game. And in fact, when they get there, a whole lot of things happen. The issue of tickets, people outside at the point 30 minutes into the game.
they throw the gates up.
And there's usually a stand.
And that's another thing that perhaps that doesn't, because if fans know that if we don't buy tickets, they will eventually trade them, then people will not buy them. That's just simple. It's just basic logic. It's not basic logic. If I know that 30 minutes to the game, you will still tell us to come in for free.
So why can't they make it cheaper instead of throwing?
Kenny, I don't think
1,000 naira is already cheap.
Abi?
1,000 naira is already cheap enough.
No, you could test run. If 1,000 feels or seem like is expensive, for me, instead of throwing open, you still lose if you throw it open. Why not make it 500?
Kenny,
I don't think that 500 naira is the reason that people cannot watch the Super Eagles.
The same thing happens to the league. This our NPFL.
Aqua United didn't collect it then.
A lot of time they throw the gates up, people still don't come in.
That place was, it wasn't.
So what are you going to do about that? I don't think about fair.
I mean, for the Aqua United one, the way you describe at the same stadium,
Yes.
the way you describe the stadium, I'm not going to that stadium just to watch.
Just to watch.
No, I'm sorry. Like,
Not
I'm
even the Aqua United of today.
Of Aqua United of any time. I'm sorry. I'm not going through all that stress. So if I'm free and I want to go out with people, it's different. Like, for me to lie inconvenience myself this month just to go and watch Aqua United play football. I'm sorry, please.
I think maybe they should bet we on this Sports Vibe podcast, giving kudos to those probably by plan or by chance, whatever, having stadiums situated in places. Maybe some will argue that Lagos is small. Onikon Stadium, that Onikon is as popular as, it has. Agege Stadium is like the baby of all the. It's in the heart of Agege. You can trek from Ikeja to that stadium. You can trek from Ogba to that stadium. You can trek from Abulegba to that. So many places that you can just.
There is enough free land in Ikorodu to have this stadium.
That's what. Yeah.
There are reasons they did not go there.
They did not go there.
It's because these places are accessible. That's how things are done in
yes.
Like the stadium should be accessible.
Very,
not
very.
even just stadium. Just things that are supposed to be. You require people to come and spend money. And don't stress me to come and spend money. Like that's where the thing is. If Aqua United was the 500 naira keke away from my house and it's Sunday evening and I'm not doing anything, of course it's free. Like, sort of just being at home not doing anything. Let me go and watch Aqua United.
And you even know there are several things attached to that area. Not just I'm going there solely. If I'm going to Agege now, I can say, let me quickly buy something from Agege Market. I can
even go to Agege for the Amala and just accidentally watch
the yes. We all plan for the Amala whenever we go to Agege
just for the game and then be like, okay, after the match, all of us will go eat Amala.
Or half time.
That's really the reason we are going.
We are going.
We just want to also watch
Exactly.
the game because the game is also happening. But like, I'm not going to leave my house now enter keke or whatever transportation just for like an hour and then spend 2,000 naira transport just to go and watch Aqua United for free when I can just be at home. Like it doesn't make any sense.
It's because okay.
Out of 7 tickets. So it's not. And do you want to tell me that MFM was, in fact, was one of the teams that play attractive football. Everybody wanted to see what they do. You go to. We've gone to that stadium several times and you see the numbers. A lot of people coming. But at the end of the day, this same if you check. Over 80% of people didn't pay to enter that stadium.
But I think a lot still did pay. I think a lot still, because there was a time I was close to ticket selling. Even when the game is at 60-something minutes, I still find, yes, there will be those people who would.
In fact, a lot of
they were buying. See, I don't know.
Let him lament.
I don't know how we'll do that. The way football business is run. Let me give you an example. Reading up about Arsenal last season, I've not checked what it is like this season. One of the stadia in England that makes crazy money is the Emirates. They said on non-match day, people coming into the pubs in there, to the shops, souvenirs and all of that, they make over £2 million on non-match day. That's how much. You can now imagine the kind of hub it will be in there. That is inside that stadium. There will be mall, supermarket, stores, great, just for you to come in and pick a whole lot. Now, they are not even saying this 2 million is not what the woman who opens her shop to sell this. Arsenal makes as much as that. So you can see where this. So when you hear these people sign a player for 150 million, it always sounds like 150 million, something that we can use to buy the entire NPFL. Because if you put 150 million pounds inside NPFL, what will happen? War.
I agree with you on that note, because one of the first MFM games I remember attending, it was when they still used to do, if you attended MFM with us in 2016,
yeah.
When they still used to, they had this partnership with, I think it was Salah, that they used to do like a proper show after the games, and that was a big attraction.
Very huge. Yeah.
I remember attending that at that time there will be a couple performances from known acts. Then after the game, everybody goes to the back of the stadium, and then it's really just upcoming artists and DJ playing popular songs. So
raffle draws
and stuff, but it's fun, and then people are drinking. Yeah. So like the fact that you can come to the stadium and do other things, plays a huge part. The same thing with Sporting Lagos games. They have like they had, I mentioned on this show before. First and only time I've met Padiseva was at the Sporting Lagos game. I was privileged to have a conversation with him because I was at the game and we were sitting not too far from each other. So like those kind of things make you want to come to games. So Sporting Lagos do halftime raffle draws where random fans can win 100k, can win different things, can win club jerseys. So stuff like that make you want to come. And even if none of that is your thing, after the game it's Onikon, you can literally go anywhere and still go have fun. Exactly. And Sporting Lagos, Onikon is not even obscure, but for Sporting Lagos games, call on for they had a partnership with Uber where you every ride to the stadium on the match day, whether you are going to, whether they don't concern whether you are coming, if you are living around the stadium, you don't concern them. As long as stadium is your destination and the Sporting Lagos have a game on that day, it's 50% off on your Uber fee. So you might not even be going to your house. You might be going to your house and put stadium as put Onikon stadium as destination. You have got 50% of your right. So like those are the kind of things.
And before you know, you want to what's up with this Sporting Lagos?
Yeah, those are the type of things that because coming to stadium is not Sporting Lagos games like 5k if you want to really enjoy them. Basically 5k is their basic VIP, but there's obviously more expensive stuff. So like if you really want to enjoy the game, maybe 5k. So you now look, okay, why like just pay 5k to go and watch an NPFL game? It's not just even the 5k that I pay, because 5k might not be a lot to you, but then you consider transportation. You might be coming from somewhere, you might need to book a ride. Where we are coming from mainland to the island, now spend 20k on ride or under 5k ticket. So those are the kind of things that they have partnership with people that sell food as well. You can literally around the stadium buy food, they give free drinks. So stuff like that will make it feel like your money is worthwhile. There's at Sporting Lagos game, they always have these big blue drums at different in front of different points in the stadium where you can literally just walk and pick it. How many you want? It's not like people are there watching. You cannot be holding drink and be going home like this now. So just whenever I test to come from a city, go take a drink, consider change.
When you even know you can drink 10, drink one, go and sit down, come back again.
And Kenny, let me also allude to what you said about Arsenal bringing it home this time. Because I remember, I still mentioned the Golden Icon speaking one time, and he said that particular stadium, that's the Odicon stadium there.
Which is now MJ.
Yes. He said, at the time when it was very active, people coming.
It was like a number one stadium at
Yes.
the point.
So I'm not looking at the ecosystem now. You see people sell their shops that sell jerseys, their shops that sell boots, their shops that sell plaques, that sell anything sporting related.
Yeah.
Even in fact, it's not even sports. Some sell like there are places where they just sell nice shirts, nice shoes within the stadium, and these shops they rent it to the stadium.
Yes.
So you can see that everybody makes money from it. It becomes a merchandise. Everybody makes money. Whether you
A chain.
It's a chain. Whether you are selling food in the stadium, whether you are selling whatever you are doing, people come and patronize because of this match day, and people are coming in to buy whatever it is. As the stadium is making money, people are also making money. So, but because Onikon was not like a it was not like for example Arsenal owns the stadium. It's Arsenal stadium.
Yeah.
Onikon is
It's a
national.
stadium.
So of course the money is going to the coffers of the state. Whether they now utilize it,
the people that run the stadium.
exactly. Whether they now utilize it well, it's another thing. So it tells
Let's
you that
imagine is
exactly,
a body that owns it.
if you run stadiums properly, inside stadium there are hotels.
Yes.
There are guest houses.
Yes, yeah.
Everybody makes money. But you see, when you decide not to do things in the right way, that is exactly what happens to you.
So true. Football is too much of a business. Like one of our also senior colleagues, Praise Moses, said one time we were together, was like, even this talk of say is government run. Say government said no one make money. So if another channel opens in sport and government makes 10 or 100 million naira every week, is it not money to still run the states?
Government are not as concerned as making.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Money from than the private. Anyway, let's still think with sports business, football business. Even though I thought it was supposed to touch on the convention became a bigger convention than it is, and it's fine. Sometimes yes. Sometimes that can be fun. But John, what's going on with Mohamed Salah's contract situation? Give us details.
After the game against the Southampton, he was asked about the contract situation, if there was a proposal on ground, and Salah responded with, you need to see his face. He said that so far I've not heard from the club, we've not said anything about renewing my contract or even trying to negotiate or whatever it is, that he's disappointed as a legend, of Liverpool. And I think that
first things first, do you believe him?
Yes, I believe him.
Why?
Because I don't feel that a player of his stature would come out and say what does not exist.
That's okay. Wait, let me paint this scenario to you. Which do you think is more likely? That one, Mohamed Salah, Liverpool legend Mohamed Salah, who is still Liverpool's top scorer and top assistant, has not gotten a contract offer in the last year of his contract. Not a attempt from the club to even discuss. He said the club has not even said anything about his contract running out in the last year of his contract. Or do you think that Salah has already made up his mind to leave and is painting himself, is trying to insulate himself from the backlash of the supporters? Which is more likely?
Today, what happened? So this is it. I remember also Van Dijk was also asked the same question when this contract situation was up, and Van Dijk said that the Liverpool hierarchy haven't spoken to him at all. It's not just Van Dijk. I think also Trent too. I don't know whether they are taking their time or they are assessing the way the situation is. But I don't think that Salah will come out to say this if the proposal has been handed over to him.
I have some read-ups. I don't know. Probably when you land, I could just.
I feel that yes. When I saw the story, I mean, I was asking myself, can this be true? Because of the stature of the player. This
Of
like
the
Liverpool.
players.
No, I'm even talking about the player.
Mo himself. Okay.
That's literally Liverpool's best player in the last 10 years, as far as I'm concerned. So it's just like saying Kevin De Bruyne,
Which could happen to Kevin.
which could happen to Kevin.
Yeah.
But I've heard the chairman of the club speak about the same. When Kevin is tired, then we can decide that we will. If we see that his body,
Everybody plays a little bit of politics.
I know, but if his body is still very active, he wants to play for us, He's handing over the contract.
Okay.
So, but for Mohamed Salah, I'm in shock, if you ask me. I think that it's just a bit of disservice from the hierarchy. Maybe also, the hierarchy are trying to let Mohamed Salah leave. And I don't think that if Mohamed Salah leaves, he's going to sign for any club in England. He'll most likely leave and go to any of the teams to Real Madrid or Barcelona. Maybe it's also time to cash out on Mohamed Salah or cash in on him. Because if you look at the age, Mohamed Salah is 32.
Yeah, that's the thing, and this is why one of the reasons I wholeheartedly do not even for a little. I don't even believe Salah a little bit here, because there is what is in it for Salah and what is in it for Liverpool. Salah 32 now, turns 33 in June. By the time his contract is over, he'll be a 33-year-old man who most likely is looking for a significant payday because it's going to be his last real contract in football. Liverpool more likely are not willing to pay 33-year-old Salah what 33-year-old Salah wants, and that is what. So I'm willing to take what Salah said, as if Salah said I've not gotten a formal offer, it's different. I can accept that. I've not gotten a formal offer. It's different from nobody at the club has spoken to me about. Nobody at Liverpool Football Club has spoken to their best player whose contract is expiring in a year. Even if they don't want to go forward,
it's not up to a year, sir.
You have to speak to him.
It's not up to
a
year, sir.
Even if you are not going forward with renewing his deal, you still actually have to speak to him to let him know that I know you are expecting the contract negotiation, but we will not be going forward because we don't want that's different. To say nobody has gone, I don't believe it a little. I don't believe it a little bit. I see through what Salah is doing. Let me tell you what Salah is doing. I don't know this very well because I don't know Salah, but I know this from watching football all my life. Salah wants to go to Saudi Arabia because that's where he will get the kind of money he wants. Yeah. All these Real Madrid and Barcelona are saying it's not going to work. Real Madrid are already too stocked in attacking position. They don't need Salah. Barcelona as well have the best young right winger in the world. They are not going to bring a 33-year-old man to come and limit his development. They don't need Salah either. Bayern Munich are sorted in that department and they've signed Michael Olise.
They can't even give him the kind of money he wants.
I'm even talking about the rich clubs. Yeah,
even these rich clubs. 33 is crazy.
So basically, the only place he can really go to earn the kind of money he wants to earn is Saudi Arabia. But he also has built a reputation as one of the most,
iconic figures.
Not even just iconic. Okay. Humble, down to earth, relatable footballers. He has a strong connection to the city of Liverpool and their fans and all of that. And as a proud Muslim man and all that. So it is against his brand for it to come as that Salah refused choosing Saudi Arabia's money over staying with Liverpool and ending his career, and he's getting ahead of it now by coming out to say something that is a little bit true but not all the way true. Like I said, if he came out and said I've not received an official offer, I would believe him. He didn't say that. He said I've not been approached by the club. He chose those words very carefully. If you now ask him, he will not. I'm sure if somebody asked him on that oath or at the court or something, he will not say that's what he meant. He meant he has not. He will say the club have talked to me, but they've not made an official offer. I'm sure that's what he will say because that's what he's trying to say.
Because
Salah knows what he's doing. Salah knows what he said.
This is quote. He said, "I haven't received any offer," which is what you said. I am more out than in. I love the fans. The fans love me, but in the end, it's not in my hands or the fans' hand. Disappointed, but we will see. Now, this is the other thing. Former chairman of Liverpool, talking about this same case. Peter Moore. Peter Moore said, Peter Moore said, "It is Trent, it's Virgil, it's Mo. It's hard to imagine any of those leaving Liverpool. Ownership, I know, is working feverishly to get deals done. Whether it's all three or whether it's two or three or one of the three, none of them." He went further to say, "What I do like is they all seem very dedicated right now. There is nobody, particularly those three, that has taken a game off for some reason. and they are that even in Trent's case. There are the senior citizens, and you think about what they offer. And I think that come January, and in particular in Trent's case, we'll see what happens. But I know that the ownership is talking with their respective agents. I'm sure feverishly. Now, this Peter Moore is an insider. I don't want to believe Mo Salah would have some iota of lying or not painting the right picture, and would not have heard a backlash from anybody. Peter Moore is a former CEO. If the present CEO is trying to be politically correct, play to the gallery, what about those who are outside? Some persons, some legends who have inside story, the likes of Carragher, who have inside story, would have come out to say, no, this is, but I've not seen anybody.
Carragher has been firing on Salah since the comment was made. He has called Salah selfish, and he basically said what I said, which is that, look, from the way Salah worded that, I'm more in than out. He has made his official announcement. I want to leave, but I don't want to live. I don't want to live in your bad graces.
So what about the other guys in the same show?
The same thing
for Virgil and Trent.
The same thing for I don't know about Van Dijk.
But it's the same situation.
I think that Van Dijk will most likely sign. Trent as well, the same situation. Trent wants to go to Real Madrid. Trent has done everything he can do at Liverpool. He wants to play at the higher level at Real Madrid. It's also the same thing. Liverpool born and bred, Liverpool boy, son of the club. He can't just live like that. Even though he will be turned to a traitor if he just lives like that. So all of them are
which one is more of a long-lasting legacy that eventually the entire world got to understand that you lied to the fans, or because you want to leave, and the fact that you came out and said, I want to leave. Which one has a deeper further effect?
Definitely
now,
coming out to say you want to leave in the middle of a season is not a good idea.
What about you lying to the fans that nobody spoke to me? That's lying. I think lying is even more powerful than being selfish.
That's where the difference is. That's why I said I know Salah is lying because of the way he said it. But he said what he did technically was not lying. What he did was say the truth in a way that favors him. So what he did was not lying. Like he said, when you read.
But with interpretation, what he said was clear. Nobody has spoken to me. That one was not dropping the lie.
No, when you read the code now, he said, I'm more in than out.
He said nobody has spoken.
Basically, what he said was true, but he has now shifted the responsibility on the club.
On the side of Liverpool.
Basically, what he has done now is say, I want to stay. It's them that not. You know for a fact that there is no way Liverpool do not want to renew Mohamed Salah's contract. There is no way.
Because even Mohamed Salah earns about 300k.
More than.
And look, which times 3? So Osimhen was offered 1 million.
Yes.
Mohamed Salah earned times 3. Once again,
He's Arab.
And he's also living as one of the best players in the world. Which times 3? Mohamed Salah can be any 3 million every week, and nothing will happen. Like so, all this one that Liverpool are saying is for
and really, it's time for him to go for payday. Yeah, he has done more than enough for football.
And that's where my issue.
Because this season, Mo Salah will most likely enter the top 5 highest goal scorer in the history of the EPL. He's already on 7 thereabout. It will most likely hit top 5, top 4 thereabout. So he's already edged his name in the history books. For Liverpool, he's a legend. Anyhow you want to take it. So it's time for him to, like they say, retirement plan. Start making it. But what I'm just saying.
Let me read Carragher's quotes real quick. I must say I'm very disappointed with Mo Salah. Carragher told Sky Sports Monday Night Football. Liverpool have Real Madrid in midweek in the Champions League and Man City at the weekend. But that's the story now. If he keeps putting his comments out, his agent puts out cryptic messages, that is selfish. That is thinking about themselves and not the football club. It wasn't one of those where Salah was asked to talk. We actually made an approach and wanted to speak to a couple of press guys to get things off his chest. And that's how to read between the lines. Salah or Salah has already made it. And me, I'm not even yet. I'm not a Liverpool fan. I don't care. I don't have a horse in the race. Stay, go. It doesn't concern me really. My own is you want to leave. You have earned that. You have given Liverpool. You have given Liverpool more than they signed Salah for 32 million as a winger that was having decent numbers at Roma. Nobody even Salah.
That was seemingly struggling.
It was also.
No. I mean, wanting to be at that height.
I mean, it was having decent numbers at Roma.
At
but nobody
Roma.
knew him as a goal scorer.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
In the Premier League, I don't think even he himself could have really.
Never.
So you have done more than enough for this club. Won defense Premier League title in 30 years. Won the Champions League, multiple Champions League finals, even though they lost. So you have done enough to leave. My own is that don't gaslight. Basically, that's what he did. And so he did not lie, but he said the truth to his advantage. He has the advantage of first of all as an individual and not as an organization. Like I said, the current Liverpool owner, the current Liverpool chairman, the current Liverpool as a football club will not necessarily put out the statement on Salah unless something is confirmed. Salah is staying or Salah is going. So they can't do that. They are already disadvantaged in that regard, and Salah knows that. So he has gotten ahead of it and put the responsibility on them, basically telling the Liverpool fans, I'm leaving, but don't blame me for leaving, even though I'm going for money. It is these people that did not make me an offer. Basically, club will not make an offer that they know you are going to reject. Yes, that transfer negotiations work. Yes, that. Why do you think that before a player is signed, before clubs even start negotiating, they will say the players agree personal terms? Why? Because the club wants to know you yourself. Do you want to come? Before we start stressing ourselves and discussing with your club and doing all this negotiation, let us not go and do all of that finish now. You now say you don't want to play ball. So they first talk to the player. Do you want to come? That personal term is not official.
This is our plan.
Mm-hmm. That one is not official. That one is off the record.
Yes.
Because actually, according to FIFA rules, that's tapping up. They are not supposed to talk to the player first.
Yes.
But clubs do it anyway because they don't want to waste their energy. So now imagine a player that already plays for you. Which is more likely? It is obviously the fact that Liverpool and Salah have spoken, and they are at two complete different ends of the financial side of this deal. So why then would Liverpool send an official offer when we know that you are going to reject it? We know that the official offer that we will send is not Saudi Arabia money that you are looking for.
In fact, don't be shocked that Salah might even be aware that the club is not willing to pay a certain amount of money for him.
That's what he's saying.
That's
what he's saying.
Which is why now I understand from your point of view. So he's using this now as a bait.
Yeah, basically.
So to say, okay, so when I decide to leave,
that's what he's telling the fans.
Yes.
But from what he's telling me as a sports journalist, he's telling me that I'm leaving. I've left safe. I just need you to know why.
The fans will listen to the player. They'll be on the side of the player.
I've seen on Twitter
because it's giving them joy.
Liverpool fans do not like this one bit. I've for most of the reactions that I've seen, some fans saw through it, and even the ones that didn't see through it, whether you are leaving for your reason or the club reason, why is this public right now? Who does it help?
Yeah.
Like it's all it does is
that's
Carragher's point.
That's why I feel. That's why I feel. Whether it's this season, next season, 20 seasons, or 20 years from today, trust me, the entire truth will still come out. It will still. So, as a Liverpool legend, who, like I always say, fans are fickle. The moment they get a hold of the proper story, they turn against you. And see, you might think, I played, it's gone and all of that. Years later, you will see how you're so connected with these fans, whether it's on the good side or on the bad side. In cases where maybe legend games, returning to stadium, somebody like Okocha returning to PSG, the kind of, love he gets returning to Bolton. These are things that happen years after you finish your active football. And that's where my worry lies. When footballers go ahead and you can still see the bad blood between Arsenal and also Van Persie. The kind of love they had for him. But the animosity that was in there at the time he left, it's never going to go anywhere.
Yeah, but that was it for Van Persie. Because Van Persie left and won the significant thing he won in his career.
No. What I'm saying is, when the true story, Van Persie even did what I feel everybody should. I want to go. But in the case of Mo Salah, it was like you're taking us for a ride. You were now trying to, like you said, bait. You are trying to paint the truth one way. And then when they finally get a hold of the real story, man, it's going to be crazy.
That's the point. The point
It's going to be crazy.
For the players, look, at the end of the day,
They are
whatever fans think of you, do whatever is best for us.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee if it was the other way around, the club no go think am. If you no use the club,
No,
they
the
will
fans.
they won't renew
You're even
your
saying the
contract.
club. The fans.
will not think twice before begging. They will protest for the club to sell you.
Yes, now.
They will protest for the club to let you go. They will cost the club if the club renew your contract. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life since I've been watching this football was Juventus being linked to sign Lukaku, and Juventus fans physically they not say no online. They carry placard and went to Juventus headquarters to say don't sign Lukaku. Early in the morning, I've never seen such a thing before in my life. That's how seriously fans can take it.
Yeah.
The club never even officially thought they want to sign this guy. So if fans don't send you, they don't send you.
Yeah.
So you too.
Look at fans. Just last season, you know, like almost every Arsenal fan had proper huge love for Leandro Trossard. But just some games into the season, a good section of the Arsenal fan is saying, sell this motherfucker.
At the point was Martinelli not the toast of Arsenal fans?
Yes.
He's not the one that fans are fickle.
They are very fickle.
Yes, Percy will not get a good reception if he comes to watch a game at the Emirates Stadium. But
No, he wouldn't even come.
Who that one?
He wouldn't even come.
He left for selfish reasons, and the selfish reason is that I want to win it.
What's that saying about Arsenal? If you want it better, leave Arsenal. There is a quote like that.
There's something along those lines.
Yeah.
So for Salah as well, no club in Europe can pay the kind of money he wants.
Yeah.
It's just the simple truth. You know, even if you like be 12 years old.
Alhaji Mo Salah ẹ kọ jáde sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ. Okay, o sọ fún.
Messi are the only ones I know that can earn those kind of money in Europe. That earn millions with.
Yeah.
Messi at the point his basic salary was 1.5 million per week.
1.8.
At Barcelona, like and it's increased based on performance that you know Messi dey perform that.
He dey perform.
He dey perform that.
Him gangan na him be perform.
So there are some weeks where we say 3 million, 4 million. So no wonder Barcelona broke. Why you don't go broke?
Some fans still hate Messi for that. They say you saw us struggling now you dey collect that kind of money. You be bad.
Say why you don't fit collect half of your money? Barcelona sef raw talk say if this guy even collect half, we go still broke. Ẹ kó máa lọ.
Let him go.
Ẹ kó máa lọ.
Whether he's pay cut or pay break any pay, let this guy just go.
It's only the bonus. The really bonus.
We go still rank.
No, nobody will pay that kind of money.
When Florentino Perez, when Ronaldo told Florentino Perez, he look at it say, Oga, if na that kind of money dey ask, see where they pass comot. They go.
Ronaldo no say Real Madrid don't dey like that. He thought that because
you don't know say Florentino
see
Perez.
the money that Messi is collecting. Me and Messi we are age mates. Me sef.
Abi Odonguyo.
Perez say no worry.
He say you see that door, then they take am comot from Madrid, pass am.
Just dey go.
And na like saying go.
He say, but listen when you talk, first even go before you apologize to me.
We fit resign you. We fit resign you.
I go hear. So football is business.
Yeah,
and business you have to make tough decisions.
Yeah,
there are some situations where you are just in an impossible situation. Salah is in an impossible situation. If he lives in the most amicable way possible, even if he doesn't do any of these things that he's doing now, and he says
there is no amicable way.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like from his own perspective, and he said at the end of the season, oh, the way your club to retire, he puts out a statement at the end of the season, I'm leaving. The club offered me this, but I want more money. I'm going to say that I have to focus on my family. I'm giving Liverpool. People will still have issue with it.
Yes, no.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do what pay you. The same thing to Trent Alexander-Arnold. If you resign with Liverpool, you have already done all there is to do with Liverpool.
Eventually, you will still get to this crossroad with them. Because they want to leave one season, 2 seasons from
be the superstar you are meant to be.
Exactly.
You have grown. Go to Real Madrid. The only person out of the throne that I know will stay is most likely
Van Dijk.
Because and also for Van Dijk. Yeah, but Van Dijk, the grass is not necessarily greener on the other side. For Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern, none of them define. Those are the clubs that I can say that I step up on Liverpool. And Saudi Arabia is not necessarily an allure to Van Dijk anyway. But who knows? But I think it's good to stay. And on that note, we are not staying. I don't know about this guy, but I'm going.
If you go, who wants to sign you?
I'm not talking
The only
about,
person that can sell
I'm not
you.
talking about transfer market. I'm talking about I'm going off.
Because I know Babash pays a lot to sign
Yeah,
you.
done.
Who will sign you?
Team Babash for life.
Community.
Anybody that see
contract.
anybody that see your stomach will know you will be on this Babash team for life.
Lifelong
Long contract.
contract.
The winning side. The winning side.
Hey, me, I'm on Mamash
Please,
team.
please.
Mamash team for
No,
life.
no.
Okay, where are you?
Sad.
Okay.
Thank you.
The landlord of the house.
On that note, guys, thank you very much for rocking with us once again. Another fantastic episode. Alaji.
Yeah.
Alaji Mr. Deep.
Alaji, Mr. D. Alaji,
Do you want to enjoy this life? Bring the
Alaji Black Friday.
Yes.
Just discount Alaji. You never go the arch.
What's your problem, brother? What's your problem?
Na credit in the
Man, I'm an allergy.
See you next to the man, John Ojetunde. Thank you for being with us again.
My brother from Okeho.
And welcome back once again. To
Yeah.
Big break.
Our Uyo.
Yeah. Covering the Super Eagles, you know. Yeah, he was doing some.
Is it because they are sitting next to allergy on a tour?
He was doing some tourism, some. I don't want to say some tourism.
Tourism. I have this cough. It disturbs me. Tourism. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much. Today is my name. So my name. Shout out to Babash Media for rocking with us. Everybody behind.
What's his name, Gongo?
Everybody.
Abasiampa.
Don't mean the same thing. Okay. Everybody working remotely, everybody working behind the scenes. Thank you very much. And for those of you watching, most importantly, thank you.
Thank you.
To build our support base.
Yeah.
We want to
family base.
We want to build a family. That's why we want you to know all about John's address in Bariga, so that even if you are in Bariga, you are my favorite podcast is here. Let me drop by. Especially if you are a young girl that fine.
You need mentoring.
Feel free, drop by. We welcome you. You can. I want to go say if you are.
What's up?
If you are Lolobo, you already have where you are going.
If you like Fuji vibe from Ashake, then you already know my address.
Okay, ladies.
No, it's not up to Ikorodu. It's outskirts. Scott Fresh.
Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like, share.
How about you? Where would they find you?
You can find me on the
Moshine Star.
Find me on the Instagram.
So Yoni.
Just Google me.
Okay, I'm really want to Google one.
You'll find me. Anyway,
it's a Moshine Star.
Another fun episode. Private Sports has lots of content for you. Just go on the page. You can literally spend days consuming content. If you just want to focus on the podcast alone, you've done almost 30 episodes by now, so you can spend the entire day just binge watching and having fun with your favorite sports guys / comedians, because we try. We are funny. We are fun to listen to. So thank you for rocking.
The vibe is always there.
Yeah, vibe is always there.
Yeah.
That's why it's sports vibe. And if sports vibe is shocking you, just wait till you see all the content that we have on the Prime Sports page, on YouTube, on IG, on everywhere. Just check it out. There's a lot more to come. So anything sports, we cover it all year. So please hit that subscribe button so you can get the notification and know what we are up to next. On that note,
continue to build this family. Join up.
Yep.
We're out.
Ciao.
Bye.